Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank UNM and UNLP for this invitation to talk about a matter that I'm passionate about, Open science, as you know, is a set of principles and practices that aim to make scientific research from all fields accessible to everyone for the benefit of scientists and society as a whole. Open science is about making sure not only that scientific knowledge is accessible, but also that the production of that knowledge itself is inclusive, equitable, and sustainable. The UNESCO recommendation on open science provides an internationally agreed definition, as well as a set of shared values and guiding principles for open science. It also identifies a set of actions that lead to fair and equitable use of open science for all at the individual, institutional, national, regional, and international levels. Why open science build peace? Well, today, in an unequal world with extreme needs, science has become a key in the work for peace and for everything needed to care for all people, present and future. If we want to survive as a species, we will have to make a strong growth in the level of global human development compatible with the reduction of resources in rich countries. It is not an easy task, but it is what any ecological balance approach entails. Fortunately, science and technology provide us in the future with resources to eliminate hunger and poverty, improve health care and energy injustice, and achieve the rest of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Sharing some ideas. Science allows us to invent systems that place people at the center of our objectives. But the scientific attitude to life can also be a very powerful tool for peace building. We have and will continue to have very, very powerful tools for peace building. We just need to decide to use them in the pursuit of goals that are ethical and that promote caring for people, not damaging people. First of all, science is a vaccine against egos. It makes us aware that everything, including ourselves, is limited. Experiments, measurements, and quantification constantly remind us about the limits. I talk about a large part of violence and war is based on approaches that speak of power, greed, and an illusory absence of limits, while the awareness of the limitation itself is incompatible with the desire to accumulate through violence and the waging of war. We are part of nature, and we have limitation and need limits. Science helps us understand that we must limit our instinctive desire for power, and that we must care for this great limited ecosystem that includes all the people in the world. And these limits are constraints that we discover with science can help us build peace. Second, The scientific approach involves questioning all truths and dogmas and accepting only objective facts and as evidence. A good scientist does. Science is a shield against fallacies, self-interested lies, and false truths, and a way to reveal the interest that these hide, interests that often promote violence and want to drive us away from peace. Thirdly, scientific ethics with a global and inclusive vision based on the evidence that all humans are limited and part of nature, explain that the goals always come before the tools, and that everyone has the same rights and the same dignity. Science is universal and egalitarian. Finally, we know that science can help us decide more objectively. This involves asking questions, seeking evidence, and making a decision based on ethical and peace principles. There are many creative ways that help to think critically, but most important, we must be more caring in our dealings with each other, and this only occurs in the context of an open science for peace. Many thanks.
Gracias, Marisa. Lo que quiero recalcar aquí es, con Marisa creamos ISTEC hace 32 años. Es un consorcio de gran impacto en toda Iberoamérica y después a nivel mundial. Hemos utilizado el nombre de Ingeniería para la Paz. En ese entonces era el usar ciencia y tecnología como idioma para colaborar. Es un consorcio que va empezó Iberoamérica, como dije, y Marisa maneja el líder en lo que es bibliotecas digitales a nivel mundial. Participa en los estándares a nivel mundial de cuáles son los estándares para confiar los datos y bases de datos y repositorios. Y para mí es un honor trabajar con Marisa. Y Marisa es ahora presidente de ISTEC. Gracias, Marisa.
Gracias.